We have already discussed how to get the details from the jurisdiction for those jurisdictions where the portals are not available. That will be through email. Now we will discuss and we also discussed for few jurisdiction how to get the details through portal. Now in this video we will be discussing to get the details from the jurisdiction where the portals are available, and this jurisdiction we will be discussing for the RAKEZ. So in RAKEZ, one thing you have to remember is that RAKEZ have implemented this portal during 2019. So for all those companies which were registered before 2019, we have to first create a portal for these companies and then get the details from the portal. So now we'll go through the steps over here. So here we have already followed the step that we'll be getting a notification from Varal, and then we'll log into the portal. So if you go to the stepwise instructions for accessing the portal here, you can also go to all links and find it from here. Steps to access portals. When you click on this, you'll get all the portals here. So this was here it is RAKEZ, and then RAKEZ. We'll go to RAKEZ. In RAKEZ, stage 1 is request for portal and get the portal ready. First thing is that step 1 is that you'll be getting a notification from Varal that to collect the details for that particular jurisdiction, and if it is RAKEZ, what you will do is you will send an email to the jurisdiction requesting to create a portal. So here when you go to contact list, you can use this script to send an email. So subject will be requesting for portal access for, you can edit the company name. So whatever is the company name that you are getting through the notification, you can edit over here, and again here you can do the same thing, and then you can send this particular email to the email ID. So you can get the email ID from the contact details RAKEZ. The email ID is customerservice@rakez.com. For this email ID, you can send this particular email. So when you send this email, you will get a response from the jurisdiction with an attachment in it. So it will look like this. So you'll get a reply from the jurisdiction, and they will send a attachment to you. So this is an undertaking letter. So this undertaking letter has to be filled. So this will be name, insert the name of the person. Here you can update the name of the client, and then nationality, insert designation, what is the designation of that person. So you can fill the manager, the details should be of the manager of the company. Name of the company should be here, and then insert address of the company, and then insert email should always be Varal email. As I told you earlier, if you go to the contact details, you will find the Varal email ID over here. So this should be the email ID which should be updated over here. Now once this is done, so this, there should be a name over here, designation, and the client has to sign this document. So what you will do is you will fill all these documents, you will download this, and then you will send this to client. How will you send this? If you go to all links, there is one more form over here, form to create new portal for RAKEZ. So you can click on this, fill this form, company name, and then authorization form to be signed by client. So you can attach the file over here. So it will, when you download, it will be in your system, not in the drive. So you can find the file which you have filled, the document which you have filled from downloads, might be stored in the downloads. You can find it and attach it over here and submit this particular document. When you submit this, PS will receive this document, and PS will forward it to client. And once a client get this, client will sign it, and client will send it back, and PS will fill a form and then send it back. So you will get another notification saying that we have received the document from the client. So when you follow these steps, so fill the authorization letter, receive the signed authorization letter from the client. So you will be getting another notification from Varal saying that along with the signed application form or signed authorization form. So what you can do is, with this signed authorization letter, you can reply to the same email which you get from the jurisdiction. So you can reply to this email saying that please find the attachment for the signed authorization letter, and you can attach that particular document over here, and then just send a reply to the same email which you will be receiving from the jurisdiction. So once this is done, jurisdiction will send the portal details to that particular email ID, that is for Varal email ID, that is sales@varalui.com. So once Varal get that email, Varal will create the new password and then share it to you. JEA will be getting, so you can request for the login ID and password through email or WhatsApp to task center. So there will be a WhatsApp group formed where all the JEA will be available along with the task center person. So mainly I will be the task from task center, and there will be some two more people from Oral who will be in the task center group. So you can directly request through WhatsApp, and you can send an email notification saying that please provide the login and password for this particular company. So we will be providing the login details for that particular company. So once you get the login details, that is when only after you get the login details, you can log into the portal and then get the details of the portal. Now how will you log in? So you can go to the portal link is over here. So you can click over here. So they'll ask for username and password. So you can update the username and password, which you will be getting from Varal. So once you get these details, so you can log in and you'll be in this home page here. So now we are focusing on the renewal of the company, so we'll mainly look on renewal, how to get the invoice for renewal. So here you can go for registration services. When you click on registration services, there is a renewal option here. You can click on renewal. So when you click, all the details will be already be filled, because this portal is particularly for this particular company. So all details will be available. So you can just click on next, and then you'll be getting the each channel details which will already be filled. So you can click on next, and then you will be getting the details of the costing details. So this is a costing details. So you can do one thing, you can take a screenshot of this and then make as a document as the invoice. So you can upload this as an invoice, and then you can take all the particulars from here and the costing from here, and prepare a quotation for this particular company. So this is how you will be accessing a portal for RAKEZ, and this is how you will be getting the costing details for RAKEZ. So the main thing that you have to remember is RAKEZ, always you have to get a portal access first, and then you have to log in and get all the details from the portal. Here in Varal 1.0, this will be the process. So we'll try to improve this process of creating the portal and then logging to the process in a better or user friendly manner in Varal 2.0. So now you can follow this procedure to get all the details from RAKEZ portal.